Alrighty, folks, how's it going? It's your boy Bulldart here, the Pudgy Penguin. As always, unfortunately, Nick and Tyler are in a meeting as we're leading just a few minutes here, 2 minutes till the mashup launch. Hopefully, they'll be joining us in a couple minutes. If not, no problem. We can fill this in with another clip. And the idea is that we're going to do a little recording on the mashups, do a transfer, get one of the mashups here at the launch, and see what's going on. All right, let's pop over to the page, see what's happening with the stats. Mashup here is going to be in 2 minutes. So let's just take a quick look over at the marketplace. Check out we got a 125 floor on these. So within 2 weeks, things settled, and you're looking at a definite 2x, almost 150% entry from the mint on the lowest cards, even if you didn't mint anything good. Just check out the slime. That's what I really wanted to look at quick. 11.59 right now. 11.59 on Friday, July 29th. 1 minute till the mashup. So the slimes are going for 139 right now. And then let's go check out the challenges and be here as this thing rolls in. So there won't be a lot of the back and forth, obviously. Oh, it's noon with the group. So let's check out what's going on. Challenges. Challenge details. 500 remaining. So I'm not going to be in a major rush to just gonna grab 10 random slime. Let's just confirm here. Interesting. So it looks like the package is going to be another pack, an unopened pack. That's another interesting gamification model. So it goes from, of course, 12 noon, the church near me is going to ring. It's going in, huh? 12 noon. Getting these things through. So I probably got one of the first in the world. Up until I turned this in, I had 1% of the entire global slime. The entire slime in the world. I have 1% of the entire supply. So we'll go back to the challenges. Wow, 100, just like that. Over 100 of them already traded in. So I actually don't want to give them my low slimes if I can, just for the sake of it. So I was in a rush. Is the church ever going to stop? Okay, of course, we're at the last buzzer. So I am going to try and swap out the lower performing or the lower number slimes because I am going to keep some slimes for now. But I really want to rip these through right at the start, as well as apparently, over 115 other people. Clearly, I felt like I felt really good sleeping on the idea of having 1% of the total slime supply. So now I still have over 1% of the slime supply. Actually, I have more than 1% of the slime supply. If this, so I handed in 1. So I'll have a little over 1% if there's over 400 and I have 40 slime. So I guess I don't really have to rush. I was going to I think I'm going to do one more. Let's see if they're ripping through these. Yeah, these are kind of slowing down a little bit. I want to swap out these low numbers real fast. The slime I'm going to keep. Anything below 1,000, the 3-digit slime. Even this 1,000 one I might keep. This probably doesn't have much of a major effect on the outcome of the NFT I'm gonna get, but it's just kind of something for the aesthetic value of what the NFT is doing. Confirm again. All right, viewing collection. So I have Mashup TV pack 412 out of 500. This is the first one I handed in here. And I got about 30 slimes left. So I do have about 5 slime listed here for 4 to 5x the purchase. Just because I think that, try and recoup a little bit of that bag. And I think that the slimes will over time appreciate likely very fast as people try to go for the mashups. I think that these will probably take a long time. You'll probably see, over 100, 200 of these for at least 6 months, I'd say, as these slime get purchased and the slime prices go up. So these things are going to be pretty rare, I believe. I think I'm only going to do the 2 for now. I think that's what I'm comfortable with. I think I want to keep the 30 slime there. Let's even see if how the slime's kind of trading right now, if the slime's kind of going up. Because the 135 for a slime might be kind of cheap. If you can get another, I don't think I have $1,000, but another mashup right there might have been a good call. I think these slimes are going to appreciate pretty greatly with this collection as people find the collection, as people want the mashups, and as the mashups are starting to be created, and then there'll probably be some pretty big mashup sales. I'll probably wait to open this pack until we get with the whole group. I'll probably reschedule to open this with the whole group so we can see what I got. There'll be another one that pops up. I'll probably open one mashup pack, keep one mashup pack for now, sit on 30 slime. That's what my collection's looking like right now. A lot of slime. I don't have any of the base NFTs. I only shot for the slime and the mashup. That was my whole play. And I'm pretty confident that I think my game theory might be pretty on par there. I'm almost thinking about buying another slime right now. I don't know why. I guess I talked myself into it. We're gonna go ahead and buy another slime right now at the floor. The mashup packs. Oh, they're already opening them. Rami, Chobi. So this is the first basics of the mashup packs. People open them right away, getting them listed right away. Oh my god, Arnold. That's so funny. This is stuff a nightmare's child got. Oh man, that's so funny. Lilby. I like this. Chobi. Phoebe Chucky. That's not the worst one. This is funny. Oh my god. These are they're aliens. Alright, I'm gonna buy one more slime, I think. Slime's going down to $1.30 right now. Probably people realizing they couldn't trade in more than the 10. I'm gonna buy this. I think that is a good buy. Cereal into 1,000. I can sit on this longer than he can. Opted here immediately. Somebody bought it. See, just I blinked. Somebody bought it. Yeah, I shouldn't have been talking. I should have just bought. Oh, hey, what's going on?
Hey, I'm in the waiting room.
Oh, there's a freaking waiting room.
Yeah, I've been in there for 10 minutes now.
Oh no, no, there's no
Yeah.
waiting room.
What?
There's no waiting room.
I'm in Cody Dyer's personal meeting room. The host is in another meeting in progress.
Oh shit. All right. Well, let's I'm gonna start this one and do load up a new chat here real quick, or send you the link on this.
Okay, cool.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm getting my face on.
Oh, no problem. So I've been I turned one of them in right at the launch. I got 2 packs here.
Okay, sorry.
No, you're good. Sorry.
We're all good.
Thought I was muted there.
Here.
No worries.
Love you.
Love you too, right?
We'll crop all this out.
Hey.
People don't want to see me kissing.
No private displays of affection. Still PDA.
Right? Oh my god, this is a podcast recording. Very sorry about that.
I love you.
I love you too.
So what happened is the launch ripped through right away. 130 of them were ripped through. It went down to 370 within the first 2 minutes. The slime is kind of. Oh, I wanted to buy one slime on the floor today for posterity's sake, but so yeah, they're ripping through. They've already got. There's only 320 of the rewards remaining. I traded in 2 slime. There are 20 slime. I'm gonna go try and find a slime on the floor.
All right. So you were saying that a bunch of them dropped real quick.
So yeah, so people picked up almost almost 30%, 40% of the supplies already ripped through. Hey, I'm just trying to buy a slime real quick.
Yeah, I was looking at it because I was trying to keep an eye on cost of slimes because I don't have enough to make anything, so I'll probably use them to sell.
Right.
But I was hoping for that pump. Any of the mashups been out yet?
So there are a few. I just depending on one of those things here. So they just listed some of the mashups. They're started to list on the floor, or started to list on the market right now.
Oh, it's under type. Okay.
Yeah.
Mashups. Okay.
Rangelica, that's awesome.
Harold Susie's great. Oh, the Laurald.
Susie, that's so funny.
These are the first 2 I saw. I was unimpressed by, and then Susie Carmichael Harold is fire, and then the Arnold and Harold is fire as well, or Lil and Arnold.
Oh man, this is funny. So I'm not sure what Nick's deal is, but I guess now that there's 2 of us, we can open one of the packs that I got, see what happens.
What are these? These $1,500? Yeah, I guess that's the minimum because if they were, it's 10 times slime price.
Right. Yeah. So people will probably kind of figure it that, I would imagine. This is so funny. This Hoosie character here.
Dude, Hoosie and Laurald is my favorite. It is so good. The big Harold head on Lil DeVille.
These things are so. I like some of them look really good. Like this one, Phil B, Rangelica, Larold, Hoosie,
Yep.
like Rangelica. Like some of them are kind of sketchy. Like, oh my god, Gerald, Jeremy.
Jeremy. Oh yeah, because it's getting updated almost every time you refresh.
Right. This has got me fucked up. The Chelga.
Where's Chelga? Oh, let me scroll down a bit.
It's a Chucky Helga.
Oh
my god.
Larnold is
what?
Weird.
Harmy? Helgelica?
Go to hit view more, the one right after Harmy. Look at those Lil and Phil and Lil ones.
Oh my God. This is actually a way better. This is actually really funny. Oh my God. I wish I had 100K. I would buy these.
I wish I
This,
had enough slimes to get a mashup now.
well, you could go. How many do you have? Two?
Too.
You go 20% on a mashup with me.
I own 20% value. What is this? The Dow?
Yeah, right. I just well because now I have 31 slime and I have 2 mashups already. So I'm gonna sit on the slime is my plan here.
Yeah, because you can't miss the boat on slimes because there's only so many. Like, it's
There's
predetermined.
no rush for this.
Hmm.
There was a rush for the slime, not necessarily a rush for this.
Yeah, it's what
Oh my
300
God, this is so funny. Angelic Cold.
There's about 300 mashups left.
This is a Herald Angelica.
Oh, it's
So that
funny.
means that means if the challenges are sitting at 303, it means I still have 1% of the slime supply.
Okay. I like the Gerald ones. The Gerald one's cool.
Where these mashups back at?
Um,
Rangelica. So
I
somebody's
don't
listening to this Rangelica below floor technically at 10 slime ring. Let's see if they have how the rarities kind of work. If they kind of figured out.
oh, that's okay.
So okay, so I'm imagining today that these won't be available to transfer to OpenSea yet.
Can you do it? Can you transfer yours? I wouldn't be able to tell.
Let's go check if the
Yeah, what did you
mashup
get for
pack.
your mashups?
They're still in the pack.
Oh, they're in the okay. They give you a pack of them. I wasn't sure if it was
Yeah.
immediate. I hope you get something mixed with Harold.
So I can withdraw the mashup pack already. Let's go check OpenSea. See if they made it over there yet.
Oh, I'm on the Fuji network. That's not gonna work. Type. Huh.
So people also, it looks like you could withdraw the slime. People started listing slime over here
Oh, what's the
10 minutes ago.
Okay, what's the price on slime there? It's only 200.
0.1.
Oh, so it's a little higher.
Yeah, I don't think nobody's bought it yet. But I think they probably just made it so you could pull it out because you couldn't pull it out like yesterday.
Yeah. $150 for slime on their marketplace.
I don't think I've seen any mashups get over here yet.
I don't think so either. I think it'd be under type. What's
I'm looking at the listings more so than like if anybody listed any of them yet than any of the activity.
Let's see. Yeah, I typed in Ron Angelica and it didn't come up with anything.
Yeah, so the slime started making their way over here today, it looks like.
Yeah, so they've been selling for about one or so. 0.1. I mean, I probably should have paid attention to this earlier. They got 0.11. It's the highest. It kind of dropped down a little bit.
Yeah, so we'll probably see a little bit of a slow on the purchase of like the floors. And so you can see obviously the floors dropped significantly on the total collection. I'm kind of mentioning before, my whole play was not at any of the original 10,000. It was all at the slime and the mashups. So you're kind of seeing these kind of significantly fall off. So you'll probably see them increase over time and start to come back. But what we're kind of seeing with the market is as it's been behaving. Most people are kind of making way for the slimes. What we're gonna need to see if these things are gonna kind of regain that 0.5, 0.6, 0.4 to 0.6 range, is you're gonna need to see new content, new things that are made available, new challenges. As it looks right now, look at the mashup packs are kind of going for about 10x the slime floor right now.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see these significantly rise. Actually, you might see these fall at first, and then you'll see them rise as people start to open them. Because people are kind of these are going to be very exclusive. I feel the 500 mashup packs, which was kind of like, this is why I kind of made the play for this. Even 50 NFTs out of the 10,000 collection turned into this out of the 500. It's going to be much significantly more rare. We got that, so I have 31 slime here. Let's look at the challenges. So I have more than 1% every day now on my control of the slime. The slime supply will now raise. Actually, so I want to kind of keep that 1%. So I was thinking about trading in a third one, but now it looks like I'm not going to trade in a third one. I kind of want to see this make it to the 200s before I trade in for trade in more slime. Honestly, I don't think a play at slime right now is a bad play. So it's like, if we could we could find out how to get 7 more slime right now.
Yeah, because I'd have to buy, what would it cost for me to do it? What is slime at right now?
I just bought one for 135.
So it's at now it's at 145. Yeah, $1,100 for it. So we'd have to we'd have to see how mashups move to make sure you're not, immediately losing money on it.
Right. That's a very good point.
Whether you want to long-term hold it or not, just making that kind of decision based off of what they cost and stuff like that's always good.
Yeah, definitely kind of seeing, the momentum. We're not seeing any sales right now. You're only seeing listings. But we'll kind of, we'll see what happens with these mashups. If, even those first days, we were kind of seeing those offers on the, the Chuckies and all the rares that they had at the, we were seeing almost 10 ETH on those bids, right? From the Nickelodeon collection. I can't imagine that we will never see another 10 ETH bid on this collection.
Yeah, I hope so. I'm just holding slime right now. I don't even have any of the actual NFTs. But I think that I had a very plain Angelica, so I think holding the slimes was a better bet for me. Like, my girlfriend's got a Chucky. I think holding the Chucky's a better bet for her. Because he was a 1 slime.
Right. Yeah, I actually made a mistake of I left a Phoebe in my wallet on OpenSea that was a 1 slime. And I just was like, why did you do that? You you just forgot that it was there. So I literally sold it for like a bid, and then immediately, sent the ETH over to Nickelodeon and bought a slime. And I paid like the $20 difference.
Yep. Yeah, so there's almost 50-50 split on burn slimes to own slimes, which is interesting to look at because it's not 1-for-1 like we talked about last episode. So the challenges have 287 left, and there's 2,870 slimes left. So it is a 1-for-1 on slimes. I'm thinking
right.
of a character supply, I guess.
10-to-1 on the characters, 1-to-1, or 10-to-1 slime to character or whatever.
Yeah. So I'm curious how many are.
We're almost at 50% burn rate on slime. You're right.
Yeah, but I'm curious how many were how many characters were burned to get those.
So that was the stat I was looking for. I was looking for how many NFTs have been burned, but it didn't look like it was showing.
Yeah, because there's 4.1K at OpenSeas. But they don't have a list of how many are on the Nickelodeon marketplace. So
if you go to the packs, and actually it doesn't even tell you how many packs were burned, which is unfortunate too. To the TV packs, it says 0 burned. You see my screen here?
Yeah, but opened and unopened.
But look at that. Yeah, look at that. There's only 1,500 unopened regular packs. I've got two.
I wonder how the packs do moving forward, because you can't get any, even if you get high slime guys, it
Doesn't
doesn't.
matter anymore. So my play on this is that I will not be opening these. I will only try to sell these within like probably 6 months to 10 years, probably.
My hope is that it doesn't get too the beginning collection doesn't get too devalued by the mashups. Like I hope they
I
don't. I don't think that I don't want them to center in on the mashups. They got to do stuff for the whole collection.
That's a good point. They're like because right now we're clearly out of challenges. This is the last challenge right now. This has been 2 weeks since they started it, for like almost a week and a half, right? Not even 2 weeks. Before they go running off to the next, Nickelodeon NFT collection, I would love to see, some more challenges or some more types of some things to perpetuate the value around these because, you can look at the floor over on OpenSea on these right now, and they're sitting at, the very lowest on these floors. You're sitting at just above double. You're sitting at 120% floor on OpenSea of what the purchase mint was. So this is the lowest NFT, the bottom of the bottom. You
Yep.
know. Oh, I guess this isn't even the bottom of because there's two slime, but that doesn't really matter anymore. It does kind of tell you the rarity of it a little because they do have more traits or rarer traits often with these types of things. But this isn't. It's good. You're out of a mint. You're still happy, but you would have been much more happy if you sold 24 hours after for like that 0.5, 0.4 range.
Sure. That's what I should have.
I only
I
sold
should-
one.
I should have sold and then just use that when it came back down to buy a bunch of packs.
Yeah, the packs was definitely a an interesting play. We're looking at kind of almost 50% burn rate on these.
My girlfriend had that Chucky, and at one point Chucky's were at $800 minimum, and she didn't sell, and now they're below what she bought it for. And I was like, had to break the news to her the other day, and she was like, "That's fine." She's like, I'll just hang on to it." I was like, "That's the way to do it."
Yeah, I mean, especially if she only has a couple NFTs or a handful of NFTs, right? So kind of having that base collection, and this is a solid starter pack collection. Like having like one Nickelodeon NFT, like we were kind of talking about that first week, how I believe that there's going to be the era before Nickelodeon NFTs, and then now there's going to be the era after Nickelodeon NFTs with what the quality of the launch is. So we looked through it a little bit more. It's a Polygon NFT collection, private collection over here, running with their own roll up. They have the ability to withdraw to the multiple chains. We'll kind of go look at that real quick just to kind of show you the briefing. If I were to go, I can't withdraw the mashup pack. It looks like.
Yep. Yeah, you can't withdraw mashups or
I thought it said I could before, but anyway, mashup pack. No, I can on this one. That's weird.
Huh.
That's interesting. But anyway, so you can withdraw it to the multiple, 3 different chains here. They have the option for you to pull it to Polygon, on the public Polygon. No fees to withdraw it onto the Polygon. Then you can move it to Ethereum or the Avalanche. So you can have the options of where you want to put your NFT, or you can keep it in the the Nickelodeon Recur platform. And so they're kind of that flexibility. I feel like is going to be a really big. So you can't have somebody like Cartoon Network or Disney come in now with a big collection and not meet these standards for what Nickelodeon has done. They kind of seeing, oh shit, now I kind of need to kind of have the ability to do cross chain NFTs. And look at we're literally I had I think my NFT accounts like from 2020, but mostly people in the NFT space are kind of hitting their 1 year anniversary around now and over the last couple of months, they've been talking about their 1-year anniversary for NFTs. And people thought that we weren't going to see cross-chain NFTs for some time, right? They were like expecting these things to be, more on years, right? And here we are right now. Nickelodeon's doing it, right?
Yeah, I think the way they set it up and the way they did their drop was actually very good. Putting everything, because everything starts on Polygon, it's all a Polygon mint, and then when you swap it to Ethereum, or I think Avalanche is the other one, it burns that Polygon one and replaces it on that network. And then when you deposit it back into the marketplace, it does the reverse of it. And I think that's something that, like, I don't really think any collection's done. I think their marketplace is set up better than 90% of marketplaces, just in general. Anytime like a project tries to come out with their own marketplace, it's never smooth. It always looks like a kind of a ripoff of OpenSea's, and
right,
with less functionality. And I think this marketplace is actually not bad. I mean, I think
it's definitely unique and substantial. It kind of has, you don't feel like it's a rip, like you were just saying. The one thing I do wish that I saw, can you hear that in the background? Oh,
No.
Okay, never mind, it stopped. So the one thing that I do wish that I saw from this collection from this marketplace was more of an activity.
For sure.
Yeah, there's no way to really go tell.
It's individual activity as opposed to collection activity.
You can go look at this NFT itself and like look at when it was opened, when it was minted.
Mm-hmm.
But there's no, and you can go like click on this address and it'll like show you a transaction on Polygon, I guess. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't really quite check. No, but I meant like I didn't quite go through their Explorer. But you don't have the ability to. I don't have the ability to go to Marketplace, look at activity, and just look at what's fucking trading. Excuse me. I hate. Yeah. Hopefully we can just add like honks and stuff over my swears. But I don't appreciate. Well, not that I don't appreciate. It's that I would appreciate if there was an ability for me to come on here and look at what traded right now, what listed right now, what sold, that's something that really is like a real big feature for OpenSea that I love. Going to OpenSea, clicking on collection, going to total volume, clicking on listings, and just being like, okay, what's going on in the last minute? Sales, what's happening right this minute? What's happening in the last 15 minutes? I love this feature about OpenSea. Being able to go literally stats, or excuse me, not even just stats, but being able to go activity, and being able to look at the platform's entire history, literally what's sold in the last 15 seconds, what's happened, and then you can buy this. You can actually find collections. I think I found Pudgy Penguins like this, to be honest with you. I'm pretty sure I was looking at volume and what was actively being traded, and I saw a handful of these being bought within a couple minutes from different people. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. Instead of like this, like you see, tons of different collections. What's sticking out right now? Yaga versus Genesis. Interesting. Okay, that's what's seen the most here. What's been the kind of the volume on this? Total volume, activity, sales. Literally 23 seconds, 24 seconds, 42 seconds. This thing's ripping right now. Minutes right now.
Yeah.
How much money do I have? Do I have enough to buy this?
It is ripping. Jeez.
I'm gonna go buy one. See, it's already two-sailed. Somebody bought it about before I could, and that's how you can. That's what one of the best things about OpenSea is. You can literally come to here. They're buying them before I can even look at them.
I think it just minted, or it hasn't minted out yet. Yagis have been utilizing the power of nanobytes. Yeah, they look oddly similar to Dented Fields and Weather Storm or whatever it was. Weather. It
actually just went beyond. Oh, you're looking at them? Are they okay? Actually, don't like this.
I'm looking at the profile picture.
So they're literally ripping through. Let's check out the website.
Being able to look at collection-based activity, website-based activity, you don't really need a website one for Nickelodeon, considering they have one collection. But having able to look at the general stats that OpenSea gives is good. You know, floor price, best offer, total volume, owners, and items. I think are all pretty key information to have. And then being able to look at a collection-wide activity for listings, sales, offers, stuff like that. It's just good information to have. The Nickelodeon marketplace is, I think, very good for a company like Nickelodeon coming, like a Web2 company coming in and creating a marketplace, but it is missing some key features. I think it's still better than Coinbase, and
better than the Coinbase marketplace for sure.
Yep, and Coinbase is a crypto company, and they flopped on their marketplace hard.
Okay, so apparently I like this website for the Yogaverse thing, but apparently it's in the whitelist phases.
Mm-hmm.
So they're minting in whitelist phases. I don't know what that means. I was gonna mint it out. I figured that might be a good transition. We buy one of these, check. But I'm already priced out of. Oh nope, somebody's undercutting floor. Excellent.
Oh yeah, it'll come down every time. It always does. You can just follow listings to see what 09. It looks like 09 is the lowest getting listed right now.
Yeah, it's got me beat. I'm like 0.05 shy. Oh no, not even 0.005 shy.
It's just because of fucking gas too.
Yeah, It's literally the gas.
It's weird. I've been doing so much stuff on the Avalanche network that going to the Ethereum network afterwards is like, oh my god. Like it's obviously like the most used NFT collection, NFT network, and it's it's probably second in the standard next to Bitcoin as far as like just top coins. But when you go on AVAX and if you have $8.01, you can send that $8 10 times.
People are sweeping through these. Oh, sorry. Yeah,
8.6 is not listed. Oh,
8.6? No.
Yeah, I'm on their listing page, and so 14 seconds ago that 8.6 got listed.
Ah, I'm lagging.
Oh no. I'm actually like, there's a lot of collections that I'll, spend time in the Discord and stuff, and typically the collections I do that for don't pay out for me very well. The ones that I come across that are like this, that are like, oh, that's cool looking, people like that, are the ones that I buy, and no time later, it's like triple the price I bought it for.
Yeah, that one got. So I wish I didn't buy that other slime right now. You have any ETH on you?
I don't have any on me. Let me check my.
Dad, you got any ETH? I need like 0.1. No.
You're gonna finally get it at the Pico top, and it's.
Well, I don't really have it, and
Well, let's feel it out, because maybe it goes back down. Maybe you were smart on it.
yeah, I'm not too stressed.
Well,
okay, well, for posterity's sake, either way, we saw this right now. It's recorded. We will see what would have happened if I could have bought this.
True, and we saw it from the activity page.
And that was my point, that you can find things from the activity page that you might really like, that other people are also really liking.
We should I think we should do that as like a segment at some point. We go into activity, we find a collection that's pumping through the activity section and see how it does.
I like that idea.
I think that'd be, because it's just interesting, because it's there's always, what is it? Gary Vee says 50 hours of research, and this is going to be a minute of research.
50 seconds. 50 seconds of research.
Yeah, and you're just gonna be us going as quick as possible.
I would do that. We'll do a 50-second research bit, and I'll buy something under point one.
Yeah, yeah. I'm looking at them now, and yeah, if we set up, point one in our wallet every time, that's all we spend. We find a collection that's pumping below that, see if we can get it. Like that'd be fun.
The fun bit. Yeah, I don't want to like sell anything right now to kind of try and. I got like 10 hash masks, 10 creature worlds. The hash masks were pumping this week. That was good.
Really?
Yeah, creature worlds have not been pumping. I should have bought more hash masks.
Base schools. Okay, that's another one. Could just be a one-person sweep. I'm scrolling through activity now. You got me hooked. Because this is actually how I found a lot of collections too before I started using icy tools.
Well, yeah, that's one of the best things about the marketplace itself, and just kind of how these whole things work. Yeah, let me check something real quick. I might have like a point one somewhere.
Let's see. I'm gonna look at icy tools. The Yagi verse is the top. 570 sales in the last hour. Yeah, icy tools is another really good tool to use for this stuff. The amount of things. Yeah. So the amount of you gotta enable it.
You go ahead. You can do it.
Okay. So yeah, this is icy tools. Yeah, we're sharing the right screen. I got the two monitors. Sometimes I share the wrong one. But this is icy tools. Icy.tools. It's kind of keeps track of all sales, floor price increasing, how many sales, like the average sale volume, market cap, all stuff like that. You can pay for premium and get it down to like by the minute, but typically most people don't have premium. So most people are going by the hour, which is the lowest free one you can get, which is why I keep it at an hour. I want to see what everybody's seeing or the majority is seeing. So you're able to go through and see all this stuff. And I've found collections that like I've looked at and just sheer luck saw them at the bottom for a little bit. One of them I think was what was the squishies? The squishies was a great collection that actually that I found when they were 0.05. Squishy Squad, that's what it is. 0.05. I wonder what they're at right now. So they were right. Yeah, at one point they were up to like 0.3 or 0.4, something like that. I think I bought mine at like 0.06. But they actually had a lot of great tools in their Discord. They had a bunch of bots that would read for influencer tweets, influencer buys, new mints, new if a collection sold 200 in 5 minutes, out of 200 sales in 5 minutes, it would start pinging everybody. So I found them through icy tools, and then through their bots in their Discord I was able to find more stuff. So there's a lot of tools available to kind of catch the early stuff. If you see people posting about it on Twitter and some influencers sharing pictures, you're too late.
Exactly. Kind of catching that wave beforehand is really important. I'm gonna see, is that floor moving on the Yagi verse?
Let me see.
Is it dropping?
It's hard to tell off of that because if it lags behind, sometimes it'll give the impression that it's dropping over the time span.
I just found a 0.07. I'm gonna try and get it over, and hopefully it gets there before before it's.
Let's see. It looks like they're going for 0.09 right now. They're kind of
people
sitting.
Buying them.
We got a minute.
I'm going back to OpenSea.
Yeah, so let's see what a minute ago. Tons of them in the last minute. 0.09. What do we get for listings? Listings are sitting at another good. Sometimes you get like stuck at the walls, when stuff's pumping up, and you get people like right now. I feel like it's kind of locked at a like right below that 0.1 wall.
But the floor, it's thin. The floor's thin over here on OpenSea.
Yeah, well, it's because people are minting right now, so I think the 3,300 is probably all whitelist. So people are, you have somebody who's minting for 0.05 and immediately selling for 0.09.
Oh, true. And just literally walking it around.
Yeah, so it's got that stop. But what I used to always look at was listings, because when you got people listing 0.09, 0.094, 9, blah, 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 all the similar prices, you know that wall is going to hang around for a little bit. Once you see listings start going up above that, like you have a majority of listings above that wall, then that's when the breakthrough happens.
Right.
Because if you're scrolling through and you have 20 people listing at 0.09, and then all of a sudden you refresh the page, you have 20 people listing at 0.12, then that's where it's going to start climbing up. So even right now, if you just looking at what got posted in the last minute. 099398179611.
And it's like 10 different people.
Yeah, 95, 96, 95. So that like a minute ago, where it was all slightly below it, people are starting to raise their minimum sale or minimum listing. And if that's just that'll continue. And then once you start seeing that go up, then you usually get that secondary push.
Now that you mentioned it, I'm kind of hesitant about the whitelist sale versus, how many are kind of coming through, and the items are kind of coming up, the count's going up.
Yeah, the counts. Yeah, so if there is 3,333 in the whole collection, and they're all whitelist.
Oh, you're right. Oh, okay. There's 333 total. Never mind.
I'm
not as stressed now. There's 3,100 total already minted.
Yeah.
So it might be only whitelist.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It might be only whitelist, and if that's the case, your bet's to buy in before that last whitelist sale goes off.
Right.
Because people, they're still waiting.
I'm waiting on 0.07.
Yeah, they're waiting for it to sell out. They're waiting for all this stuff, and then if it does sell out, which it looks like it's clearly going to, you'll get that last dump, and then you'll get the people who are rushing for it, because they could also pull the whole whitelist sale. The remaining supply goes to public, which always has people not mint or not buy off secondary until they know that their chances of getting it in a public sale are gone.
Right.
So that might be the case, and if that kicks off at 3,300, I mean, let's see how many are in there right now. Let's see, 3,148. This is 150 away from being sold out.
It's 3,200 already made. I can't. I need.
So we're looking at almost 800 sales in the last hour. It's easily gonna sell out. Let's look at the. Let's go back and check the listings.
They're going up.
Oh, yep. 1.5, 1.4, 1.2, 1.4. A couple stragglers, and then it's a lot of 0.1s. Oh, we got a couple people trying to sit in at the 0.09, usually the quick sale, but generally it's starting to move.
I need like.
I think you get there in time. If you can get there before the actual sellout, I think you get one.
It looks like it's about to sell out though.
Did you send over Ethereum?
Yeah, but I sent it from like fucking Crow, so I don't know how long it'll take.
How are we doing over here? Let's see, 256. Let's see what it drops down to. So there's not a lot. The mashups aren't going as quick as the slime burn was going. Which is interesting. I wonder, Nick, who's usually on the podcast with us, got slime number 5,000.
Did he?
Yeah.
I hope he holds it.
He got the very last slime you could possibly get.
Bro, I'll give him the one that I got so he doesn't have to burn that one. Shit.
Right? And I was like, oh, that's going to be, like, I think he has it listed for like 50 grand or something stupid like that. But yeah, a lot of people buy number based all the time.
Bro.
There it is. 5,000 he's got it for.
That's a good price.
Yep.
I need like $10. Do you have $10?
Yeah, I can send you $10.
In ETH though?
Let me check.
I need like 10 or $15.
I have a very significant.
It's all minted out.
I have a very significant interest policy, so
That's fine.
it's like Mike. It's like Mike, you know. He would lend you $20 and he'd be like, "It's $200 in a month." And you're like, "Wait, what?" All right, I'm gonna send you. You send me your address.
Yeah, I sent it in the NF Friends chat there.
Grazie. I'm actually using Coinbase right now. People hate on Coinbase. I think their marketplace is garbage, but I think their exchange isn't that bad. Although with all the information that's been coming out about them recently, it's pretty unfortunate. And then they released a movie sequence. All right, I just sent it over to you. They released a trailer for a thing called the D-Gen Trilogy, and it was awful. The cinematics for it were incredible. The 3D animations were incredible, but like the script was very Web 2 company trying to learn Web 3, and it like sad to hear almost. You know, like they're talking. He's doing like an interview. And he mentioned like a book or something like that, like the character is, and the interviewer was like, "I give it 5-0 bananas." I was like, you're just. And then she was like, "So what's this FUD I hear of?" It was like just super cringy. And the guy was like, "More coin, less FUD," and you're like, this is just awful to listen to. But the 3D animations look fantastic. It was like if you watch it on mute, you'd be like, "This is pretty interesting."
That's fine. Okay, I'm gonna put this through.
Did you get it?
I'm just like spamming it. I think the gas is a little bit lower. I think I got it. I couldn't have got it. Let me check.
I mean, you can just look in sales.
I got it.
Nice. What'd you get it for?
0.90923.
Okay, so we can see now we could watch first person on recording the immediate decline in price.
So you will see firsthand.
What happens when you buy an NFT?
No, you will see firsthand what happens when you enter an NFT market. And so we found one. We found Yagiverse here through the activity page. The whole point of that was that we were. I was kind of making a point that I wish the Nickelodeon and the Recurve platform had an activity page, so you could literally. That was my favorite thing about OpenSea. I can go to stats, activity, check what's selling, literally what's selling right now. Freaking Yagiverse, Yagiverse. That's the biggest thing you're gonna see through here. Yagiverse. So that's what we did. We went through that. We clicked on them. Went to the page. We thought, hey, these don't look terrible. There's only 3,300 in the collection. It's already got 60 ETH in volume. It's just minted out just now. And now we're gonna, see what happens. Okay. And then now the moment that we've been waiting for, Slime is going for 110 now. So people have been probably a little sad that they probably realized they couldn't turn in one slime for a mashup.
Yep.
And now they have listed them at floor 110. If these go to 100 or less, I'm only gonna buy these. If these go to under $100, I will just buy slimes. Like I will sell. I'm about to go list a creature world just so I can potentially buy these slimes at 110. But let's go and do the thing. Let's open up a mashup pack.
Ooh, okay. I wonder if every mashup is pretty much a one of one, but I wonder if there's like remember we were looking at the 10 slime ones that were like really nice looking.
Right. Yeah.
I wonder if they're gonna have any of that.
So they're going for about 10x floor still here for the 10 slime packs. I think these are going to go up in price significantly over time as people start to get in collectibles. 10 years from now, someone is going to get into NFTs for the first time, and they're going to go buy a Nickelodeon NFT. Guarantee it. You know, we're gonna be there 10 years ahead of them, already over it.
Right.
My children are gonna ask me about my Nickelodeon NFTs. Hopefully, I
I
have a couple slime for them.
I said it before. I hope that they are we've seen Web2 companies come in. We've seen grifters. We've seen the celebrity drops. I hope Nickelodeon breaks that mold and really tries to involve themselves in the Web3 world, or at least continues with this Web3 aspect. And it isn't like, you know, we gave you a picture, we told you it's a picture, there's nothing else to do with it. Which, I mean, generally is what most collections can do. You know, it's art at the base of it. But with a company like Nickelodeon, who I said yesterday to you, has the exact resources required to do comics, cartoons, games, you know, a whole litany of stuff.
Right.
Like they are primed and ready for that content. You know, it's not four guys in a basement who hired an artist and now they're just like winging it. You know, this is a $1 billion company that's been around for forever, that has all these resources and everything available to them at in the palm of their hands.
Absolutely, yeah. So they have all those resources, and you know, like you said there, I think they immediately kind of did themselves the service of the mint price of $50 mint price. They
Mm.
didn't, you know, come in with the ETH price. They weren't like, we're gonna do 0.1 because we're such a well-known brand. We know you're gonna mint them. They didn't do that. They, you know, they're not like Pixelmon going for a 70 million. You know, buy. What did they do? They did 10,500 packs at
I think it was
$50.
30. Yeah, I think it was okay. Yeah. They're talking about Pixelmon did $30 million in sales and then
Yeah,
released awful
literally.
content.
Yeah, a no-name company that ended up with the hype. You know, they ended up admitting that they weren't ready for the mint. Their content was underdeveloped, and I don't think they've done anything with it yet.
No,
But
I just
50 times 10,500. I probably should be able to do that in my head. But that's only $525,000. That is all Nickelodeon shot for with their mint, being a well-known company like they are. But then I'm sure they knew that they were going after the resale value. That raises me back to one of my. I think I mentioned it in the first. If I didn't mention it in the first call, I mentioned it in the second one. They have like 10% royalties on OpenSea, and then like I actually don't have anything to check here on my, but they have like 10% on OpenSea.
10% it's 10% on both, but OpenSea has that additional 2.5 for themselves.
Right. Yeah. So you can't be a trader on these. You can't day trade Nickelodeon NFTs. You know, because of that 10% commission. That's almost as bad as like I heard even like James Pelton tweeted today. He's like, I'm not trading any more tokens with a maintenance fee on there, and that's what the royalty stuff becomes, is like, you know, 10% on every trade. And if that was all, if it was only 10% total, if it was 7.5 from Nickelodeon, 12.5% from OpenSea, and then that's the 10% max. You know, we wouldn't like it, but we'd get over it. But that 10% and then that 2.5% makes it impossible, you know, for anybody to try and make money. And that is going to hurt their volume. That's why you're not seeing people as crazy about the trading because of the fees. Nickelodeon, if you're watching this, lower your fees to 5%, and you will see more than twice the volume, or more than twice the trading that you see on your. It'll make up for it. If you lower it to 5%, it'll make up for it on the actual trading, because you'll have twice as many people interested. You'll have twice this, you know, the potential, because people look at 10% and then they see the 2.5% on OpenSea, and then they go, yeah, I'm not trading that. And that's why you don't see it. But
like when it's 5% and, you know, 5% and then the 2.5 from OpenSea, I don't even see it. But
right, yeah. If it's only 7.5% total, you're like, well, it's almost like an ETH transaction.
Yeah, for real. When it's 12% and you're like, all right, if I sell this for 1 ETH, I'm gonna get back less than 0.88. Like, that's a big jump.
Right.
So putting the 5% in, or, you know, 7%, is just significantly less. And, you know, it feels it doesn't feel as bad when you're doing only 7%.
Exactly. Okay, and now the moment we've been waiting for. with episode 3. We are going to open the Mashup Pack. $1,000 item. Just gonna open it.
$1,000 item, potentially throwing it away. Here we go.
Hopefully you hear my screen sounds. Actually, hang on. Let me I'm gonna take my headphones out to potentially, if worst case, it records the sound through my monitor. I'm gonna pause this real quick. We'll just cut that part out here.
I just saw a comment on our previous YouTube video that, remember we were talking about how that guy got a bunch of whitelist boxes in the first episode?
Yeah.
If you bought 24 recur passes, you had 24 whitelist spots.
No shit.
Yeah. So yeah, he was saying that the guy with all those boxes had 24 passes, which equals 24 spots. He probably bought them when they were 100. So that's why he was able to get so many. He said, "Good luck on today's mashup." So let's see. Good luck. Let's see if Michael Dix is going to give us the good luck.
Yeah, hopefully we got the luck. All right, I am recording it through my screen. I don't know if it's going to work, but hopefully it does, because this is quite a bit.
Yeah, I want to hear the sound.
Let's go.
All right, what do we got?
You hear the sound?
Yeah, I heard it.
Let's go. Click to reveal.
Rusi.
We got a Rusi.
Okay. Who's it? It's Rhonda and Susie.
Rhonda.
Number 2.
Rusi number 2. Okay.
I think the number is more valuable than the NFT itself, honestly.
Yeah, I feel like we opened Susie the first time on the other thing and a Rhonda.
I think we did too.
You know, we're rolling with it here. So Rusi, we'll go see her attributes here. What Rusi's stats are.
Rusi number 2, you were in there quick.
I clicked that thing right away. So it's not going to tell us the rarity on the stats, I guess. The percent values, but pink stars, hand on hips.
I think
matching hand on hips.
the majority of them. I don't know. I'm looking at backgrounds and stuff like that. I think the background definitely is a selling point compared to like just a plain white, plain blue, plain pink.
Go back in my headphones and we'll go review that other. Just check out the mashups again, and we'll call it.
So, Larold. So you have Rusi 2. The first one is Husi 1.
Husi 1?
Husi is the number 1, the first mashup, and Rusi, what you have, is the second mashup.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I got number 2?
Yeah, you're Rusi number 2.
Is that Rusi number 2 or all and mashups number 2?
I think it's just Rusi. I thought it was all mashups.
That would have been crazy.
Who's got Rami? Yeah, there is definitely some nice ones, some like funny ones. The mashup. I think any of the mashups with Harold are hilarious because his head is so oddly shaped that having to put whatever character on it's great.
Yeah, we'll check out these the Larold going for. That's so funny. I would buy that if I had the cash for it, on hand here.
Oh yeah, Larold.
The Larold's funny. I like Chobi, Husi.
Chobi. Yeah, Larold and Farrell, Phil and Lil Harold mix are hilarious.
These are so funny.
I think
I like the Rangelicas and stuff. What?
I think the Gerald, the Chucky Gerald ones, look good.
I agree.
Some of them.
Yeah, they do. They look really good. He looks like a happy guy.
Yeah, they look clean. Some of the if you go to the very first one, or 3 rows down at the top, the Fonda, it's got Phil's hair, and it doesn't look right. I feel like the layering was wrong on that.
The Fonda 11
Yeah, the layering looks. It looks like, you know, when
should have been
someone,
on top.
Yeah, or when someone has like a hat and the ears stick out of it, or the ears are, you know, on top of it, or whatever it is, like almost like a display area. And I feel like they should have done something different with that mashup hair.
Yeah, they had a lot of potential.
But that's the only one that I've that like is almost like a glaring.
Angelicold is so effing funny. Larold, Angelicold, those are so funny.
Yeah, and Angelicold is funny.
I think the Herald ones are some of the best ones for sure.
I think the Herald ones. I think the Phil and Lil Arnold ones, the Larnold and the Farnolds.
Those look good too. Yeah, they look like they should be chilling.
Yeah, I think they're funny too. But they got the football head. Arnold and Angelica just looks like a normal NFT. The very last one.
It does.
I would just think that was like, I mean, you would think all these are Nickelodeon characters, but that one just looks like a normal character.
I kind of want to open the other pack.
Fuck it. You still have 30 slimes, right?
Yeah.
So you can still have, you're not. This is not your last pack.
Right. Okay, we're gonna open the pack.
Here we go.
Oh, I'm gonna put it out of my headphones again. That's funny.
Wait. Before you open it, is there any mashups that haven't been out yet?
What is it?
I wonder if there's any mashups that haven't been, like, if there's any combinations that haven't been out yet.
I'm not sure.
I want to see you get.
Yeah, so they're over half. They're over half the supply down.
I want to see you get a Harold Arnold mixed. I don't see a Harold Arnold. I don't see any on this.
Oh,
Arnold.
I want to open. All right, I'm gonna open this mashup pack.
Let's go. Is this VRF?
Let it be a cool one. Oh,
Larold.
Let's go. Larold number 10.
The Larold, we were talking. You were gonna buy that one. That's literally the same one, except it's got a better background.
That's so funny. Yeah, Larold he looks like he's up to no good.
Larold.
I'm gonna tweet this with the caption, "What have I done?"
I'm glad you got that one, because like I said, that was literally the one you were like, "Oh, I'd buy that," but now you got it with a better background. It's winking.
Yeah, I don't mind repping this one. If this was like one of the ones I had to go with or whatever, I wouldn't mind pulling a Larold.
Yep. Yeah, it was Larold or Gerald, the Chucky Gerald one.
Yeah.
I think those are the best ones. This one's just hilarious. Like, it's nightmare fuel, honestly.
We got Larold. We got that Rusi.
Nice.
We got 31 slimes, 33 if you count Tyler's. Nick's got 10 slime. Nick got pulled slime number 5,000. I wish he was here telling that himself. We'll catch up with him later.
Yeah, we're gonna have to give Nick a slime so that he doesn't use that 5,000.
Yeah, right. Like, it'd be like, I'll trade you. I'll trade you 2 for 1, bro.
Yeah, so just 244 left. We'll see when they sell out.
Yeah, so these are, one of those long-term plays probably. Sitting on the Laros, the Russies. We'll see what happens with them over time. The Slime's kind of a big play there.
That Laro's for sure going to be a focal point for the thumbnail.
Oh yeah, the Laro is the guy right there. The Laro he's the guy.
Yep.
WTF is this?
Yeah, it's just a close up of the face. That's all.
Yeah, he's taking at you. Yeah, come into a screen near you.
Yeah.
I can wink penguin. All right.
All right.
And then we'll just check on the Yagi verse real quick as we Yagi.
Oh, that's right. I'm still on that.
So yep, it's down, of course.
Yep, there it is.
Real time.
You know, it did do. It's still doing sales.
It's done it's done another
over 1,000 in sales in the past hour.
Yeah, it's done another 20% since we looked at it in volume.
And we're still getting the 40 seconds. You know, with under a minute, there's 10 sold. So I think this is just the initial. You know, you get 800 sales. It's bound to come down a little bit. I think it gets another run. I think it sits at 0.2 by tomorrow or tonight. It'll hit 0.2.
Yeah, we'll give the people at home an update next week on how much money we lost or made. I'm down astronomically on Nickelodeon NFTs, but it's the nostalgia that that we're here for. The first day we're up from like a lot of things in the first day, but as you can see by my 50 slimes, I bought 5 things.
Yeah,
that was 10 slime. I kept going. I'm addicted. I got over 1% of the slime. I will continue to own 1% of the slime supply. I will always hopefully we'll sit on these for a while. I got big bets on Nickelodeon here. Hoping that we see either Nick's mashup. I'll likely try and get 10% stake in Nick's mashup and give him one of my slimes for him to keep the 5,000 one. And then we'll see what these slimes are looking like. The mashups are looking like next week. I might, if I do swap for another pack, I'll do it in a recording so everybody can see us do that. But I do want to keep, like I said, above 1% of the slime supply. I've got like 1.2% of the slime supply right now. So we'll see what happens there. And we'll drop the stop share here. All right, folks. Thank you for joining us on NF Friends. You're sitting here with your boy Bulldart and C93. Silver Squirrel not with us today. Hopefully he's hitting us with the next time. Maybe we'll do a recording that we can add. Hopefully he adds a recording of himself, either putting his mashup over, or we'll see what happens getting this live to you guys ASAP. Okay, folks. Thank you for joining us. And you got any last words out of here, C93?
No, thanks for watching, and hopefully next week we come back with a nice update for Nickelodeon. Maybe we hear something new from them as far as what they want to do in the future. Again, I hope they continue to bring value to not only the mashups but to the Origin collection too.
Right, yeah, because especially people imagine you bought the second day of Nickelodeon sales. You would not be excited right now like we are.
Yeah, I mean, I bought my only one I bought was $50 at Mint, and I slimed it, so I got 2 slimes. So if I were to sell right now, it's still 4 times my investment.
Right. Yeah.
So I'm just chilling, just watching it.
Right,
hopefully it comes back up. I think some of the mashups are definitely nice, but I think that there are still some of the NFTs from the original collection that look really good.
Right. I think that Helga that I scrapped in the last one that I wasn't going to scrap for the 3 slime, she looked better than the mashups that I got. So that was a really aesthetically pleasing.
Except for the Larald.
No, okay, you're right. The Larald is kind of out there. But I would have much rather been that Abraham Helga over the Rusi. Just because the Ronald or the Rhonda Susie, they're not doing it for me on the solos or the mashup. But it's all good and well. We'll sit on them for a while. See what happens to the Nickelodeon NFTs. I'm almost praying that we get some big news. Now that I see that it's not super rare, the ones that I'm hoping for some big news that relates to more activities, more mashups, and things that kind of, and especially Nick, if you could, I'm actually going to apply for a business position over there just so I can tell you guys to turn your stuff to 5%, your royalties to 5%. We serve you much better. Alrighty, folks.
thanks for joining C93 and myself, and we'll be sure to catch you soon. We'll keep you on the Yagiverse, Nickelodeon NFTs, and we'll see what we roll into for episode number 4. Thanks.
Yeah.
Hope to talk soon.
See you later, guys.